Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Learners. In this video, we'll be adding this class effect using CSS. If you have not accessed the web development course for kids playlist, go and access it. I will be providing the link in the description box. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So let us start our video. For that, I'll go to products folder and I'll make a new file called class effect. Then I will open my VS Code here, and my VS Code has been opened. So I'll make an index.html file to write our HTML code. And a style.css file too for writing our CSS. So in style.css, let us add margin 0, padding 0, and box sizing for the box. So these are the simple CSS you should add before you start your project. So in index.html file, I'll put the border plate and give it a title. Then in the body tag, I'll make a section with class called class. And I start my live server here in index.html file. So now this file has a title called class effect. So in this section, let us make a div with class main, and inside that let us make an h1 tag called text. And now there are 3 elements here. So let us style glass here. For that, I'll add link :css style.css. Now the index.html and style.css is linked. So I will start styling .class. So before styling, let us add a background color of red and height of 300 pixels and width of 300 pixels. And now, as you can see that there is a box here. Let us increase height and width. Let us change this height to 500 pixels and width to 700 pixels. And now this box is looking fine. So let us add a text here. So between text, let us add a BR tag. And now there is a text here, as you can see. So let us style this text. For that, I'll add here text and I'll use color white. And now this has a color of white. Then I will add text align center to make text center. Yeah, now the text is in center. So in glass, let us remove this red color and let us make a body tag and background image URL. So I will create a new folder called images, and inside that I'll paste an image. So I have a mountains image I'll use it as my background. So I'll write here images / mounted.jpg, and now as you can see here, the background image has been set. So it's time to add the effect. For that, I'll go to background, linear gradient. So if you don't know what is meant by a gradient, I'll make a detailed video on types of gradients and more. So I'll add here to right. This means the gradient will go from left to right. And then I'll add RGB, that means color, RGB. So I will use 000. Oh, I think black. I think 255, 255 is white. Yes, it is white itself. So next I'll add another RGB. So I think I should not use. So I'll add here 000. Then now, oh, I think there is a mistake here. Yeah, now there is a black gradient. So as you can see here, there is a gradient here. So what we have to do next is we can modify it. So I'll add RGB 255 and 255 here too. Now it will become full white, as you can see here. So let us change this opacity. For that, you can just put a comma and add the opacity number. Let us try with 0.5. As you can see here, at the left side there is half opacity, and after the right side there is full opacity. So here let us try adding 0.7 opacity. As you can see that now it's looking fine. So let us decrease this amount of opacity here, and now it's looking perfect. Now it's looking like a clear glass. So next what can we add is we can add the blur effects. For that I will add here backdrop filter. So if you don't know what is meant by backdrop filter, it will only do the task what we said at the background. If we try to add filter, blur and amount of blur, it will blur the whole thing, even the text. So to stop that, we can add backdrop filter. So let us change this text color to black. Yeah, now the text color is black. As you can see that the text is also blurred. So for that we use backdrop filter. And we can write here blur, as we want to blur the background, and we can write the amount of blur we want. I want 8 pixels blur. Yeah, now it's fine. As you can see here, now the blur has been activated. So let us make this position absolute, and let us add top 10% and left 15%. I think it look good now. Yes. So let us add left as 18%. So it will become center. So I think it's not center enough. Yeah, now it's perfect. So I have changed this left to 24%. Then let us add border radius of 4 pixels. I think it's not enough. Let us add 14 pixels. Yeah, I think 14 pixels is enough. Then let us make this text font size to 30 pixels. Yeah, so let us add some fonts for this text. For that, I'll go to Google Fonts and I'll select a font. So I think this font looks great. So I'll select this font and copy the HTML, paste it in index.html file, copy the CSS and paste in style.css. So I'll paste in style.css. Yeah, as you can see that the font is looking great. So let us change this color. So let us make this little lighter. Yeah, then let us change this font size to 80 pixels. Yeah, now it's looking fine. Then let us add margin top to 20 pixels. 20 pixels or else 90 pixels. Oh, I think it's little big. Yeah, now this is looking great. As you can see that there is this a blur effect behind the text, and this is so that's it for this video. If you like this video, then share it with your friends and subscribe to Tech Learnerz too. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.